where you have, they may miss certain things, all right? And these things do happen. But at the same time, it's to do, observe, you know, to get to know your body. Because sometimes if you know your body, you're able to say, oh, something is wrong, all right? And you get a check.
Okay.
All right?
So what we're going to do now, we're going to take our first commercial break and keep it locked right here on Big Chats with more of this. Well, we're talking about cancer. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
I wonder what I should get. How about a brand new iPhone 4? Or perhaps an iPad would be nice.
Or how about a Galaxy S3?
All these great deals are available at smart showrooms countrywide while supplies last.
Smart, bringing people together.
Hummingbird Furnishings is proud of its unique blend of wicker, rattan, wood, bamboo, and resin outdoor products made for domestic and commercial use. We continually strive not only to create beautiful work of art, but furniture that will last a lifetime. Each piece is intricately hand-woven and manufactured with the finest materials and craftsmanship available. Thorough inspections are executed as products progress through each department, assuring our customers the highest quality. Let us help you to create your very own masterpiece. Visit us in San Pedro, Placencia, or Belmopan. Browse our website www.hummingbirdfurnishings.com or call us at 822-3164. Hummingbird Furnishings. Beautiful furniture built to last a lifetime.
When it comes to keeping the nation informed, the team of reporters and producers of the RSV Media Center is the undisputed leader in Belize. The evening news on Love Television is up to the minute, fair and balanced, and delivered to you in a way that makes it easy to understand. Join Andrew Gidwani and the news team each weekday evening at 6 o'clock for Belize's premier evening news. When Belizeans want news they can trust and depend on for accuracy and objectivity, they turn to The Evening News with Andrew Gidwani, only on Love Television, highlighting all things Belizean.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
And welcome back to Big Chats right here on Love TV. And remember, we are being simulcasted on More FM. I'm Tyrone Chimila. We have Hidea Galante and Nesbel are here with us speaking about cancer today. Roderick, okay, tell us about that. You have the next question for the next giveaway.
Yeah, we have the next question. So the second and final question for what? Tony's barbecue, right? So
Tony's
lick your finger barbecue.
We got the barbecue. Two delicious barbecue from Tony's barbecue. All right. And what else?
All right. Now the question is.
We have the wait. You have the barbecue and what else? The soft drink.
Wash down with it. You can just get
all right.
Let's get it.
So when you half case of soft drink, along with your 2 barbecue.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
that's the question now.
The big barbecue.
Yeah, big
Half
barbecue.
case of soft drink.
All right.
Yes, man.
Okay, good,
All
good.
right. The last question is, what is the name of the test to examine the cells of a woman's cervix and screen for cervical cancer?
Okay, can you repeat that question?
All right. What is the name of the test to examine the woman's cells of the cervix for cervical cancer?
All right. So what is the test for cervical cancer
Yeah.
as well as the screen?
Yes.
All right. So if you have the answer, remember
And we just
what is the
said it.
name? What is the name of the test
Yes.
done to examine the cells of a woman's cervix and screen for cervical cancer?
Repeated so many times from the show started. So just text 623-8490. Text. Remember, put your name at the end of the text
All right.
so that we
what
can know
we're going
who
to do
wins.
now, we're going straight into our LOL moment, and we'll come back with more of Big Chats right here on Love TV.
5 types of women in a Belize. First, you got the operator. She either the make BDL or smart rich with the amount of calls she accept, deny, or redirect. When you there with her, she either the text or the phone call. They talk about,
Girl, you only crazy. Boy, shh. You can't say anything. My boyfriend the right side of me.
or the most famous.
No, I'm not busy right now. I'll call you back.
Next, you got a puppy foot. This that the kind of girl with house cause her night and day with the biggest bad word. So she feel like she have to go out more than the electricity when it rain. She have to be at every event, every concert, every party, even funeral, just to say she me gone. And usually, you know, got no money if you go nowhere. Then you got a hollering. She love quarrel. She know everybody and them business, like when your granny made a scratch a big toe on Vernon Street Bridge. Indira and Marlene, you know, got nothing for she when it come to news. And she would have run that channel 7 or 5 right now for tell them how they lie. This that the kind of girl who want grab the phone from you and cuss out your man for the talk to she man. Next you got the vets. Short for veteran or veterinarian. This that the kind of girl we got more X than what algebra math book. And according to she, all of them a dog. And she live to make all man suffer for where they do. Last, that is jackpot. She don't want real woman. And if you don't want real man, she want have everything where you need. Independent, kind, respectful, loyal, and the list goes on. This that the kind of woman where man got you to wonder what you do to deserve something so good. And lastly, this that the kind of girl where when she said dumb, you want to say how high.
And that was our LOL moment, so I hope that you had a good laugh. We're back speaking about cancer once again, and we're here with Nurse Bilwar from the Belize Cancer Society. I would like to ask you about, you know, the examination, the self-examination when it comes to breast cancer. What can you do for yourself?
Okay, in the breast cancer, all right? First of all, it's so important that you need to know your breasts, all right? You need to get to know your breasts, the shape of your breasts, all right? The color of your breasts, and you need to check to see if there's any lump there, all right?
Before you continue, when it comes to breast cancer, how early can someone catch breast cancer? From their
detect
teens?
it?
Yes,
From detect it?
Yeah.
You know, we're looking at it, normally they would say with age,
okay,
the incidence increases.
Okay.
But young persons do get breast cancers.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right? And so to get to know your breast, you need to start checking your breast very early.
Okay.
From the age of 20, you need to start really checking it, you know. At the time, they kind of don't develop. So get to know it, how it looks, the shape of it. And you have to look at it and you have to touch it. Those are 2 important steps. Look at it and touch it. You want to look at the size. You want to look at the shape. You want to look to see if there are any bumps or there are any lumps. Okay? And sometimes you have some little lumpiness there. Those are normal. And at the same time, you want to look at the symmetry, the contour, you know. And one of the good things to do is to get there, look at the mirror, get in front of the mirror, and you can put your hand over your head. All right, you put your hand in the hips, and you bend forward, you know, because you want to look at the shape, you want to look at the contour and see how it is.
Okay.
You know.
How when it comes to males?
To males? Well, male is easy, you know, it's flat on the chest.
Exactly.
It's flat on the chest, but it's also important. You need to check from under the armpit because you want to check under the armpit. You see, you look on the screen there. You want to look at for sores, scaly, to look at any discoloration of the skin to see if there's any dimpling.
Do you have a normal lump in your breast from the growth? You know, when your breast is just developing, you have a little lump in there for the growth.
Now, what happened? You have your breasts. You have little tissues in there, and you have the lobules, you have the areola, and so this is why it is so important. Start from early,
so that you know where the lumps are.
When you're able to feel changes. Okay. All right, and it's so important when you check your breast. You need to check under the armpit. All right, and you check from under the armpit, and you go in circular motions, and you check under the armpit. You check circular motions. And then when you reach at the nipple there, all right, you squeeze the nipple and to check if any fluid's coming out of there. The only thing that should come out of there is blood, milk. But if blood is coming out, something is wrong. Go and see your doctor.
Now, let us speak about testicular cancer now, because there are a lot of males that don't know about testicular cancer. I know about prostate cancer. It was until having a discussion prior to this show, when we started to discuss about testicular cancer now, I was like, okay, so this is real, and this is a possibility that males can catch as well.
Nurse,
so
can you
about testicular
explain
cancer.
to us what we're seeing right now?
The your testes is just like us as females, we have to look at the breast, and males, you have to look at your breast. With the testicular cancer, it normally affect young persons. Okay. All right, and young persons normally males. Young males between age 15 and 35, and you have to stand in front of the mirror too. Stand in front of the mirror and look at your scrotum. Okay. All right, you need to look at it and hold it in the palm of your hands. All right, and you check both. You hold it and you squeeze it gently. And look at it. You want to feel for lump. All right.
So how often can a male do that for themselves to make sure that there's no lump in the testes?
All right. So you need to learn, get to know. Just like how you get to know your breast, you need to get to know your testes. Okay. At the same time too, but when should you get it checked? Because the testes should be relaxed. All right. So it's best to do it when you're getting your bath. You have to wash it then. So at that same time, it's quite relaxed. So when you just finish your bath, all right, you can get it and do a check because the testes is quite relaxed and you're able to feel it. And you hold it in the palm of your hands.
And you feel for lumps.
All right, you hold it with, you feel each of them, and then you need to check to see if the testicles, both testicles are down, because if one is in the sac and the other isn't there, those are concerns. You should go and see the doctor. Because both testicles should be in the sac.
When it comes to, very important, because I know when it comes to females and breast cancer and cervical cancer, there's information out there. You always have females talk about it, support each other. But when it comes to males now, what would you say to males in general to let them be more responsible of their health?
I think, if we look at it, women, because of reproduction, we have to go to see the doctor. All right? And after 5 years, when the immunization, we get most of the shots, the boys discontinue. And then there's that gap between after 5 for both girls and boys. All right? So, really socialize to really get checked. All right? Get that annual check. So, it is so important with awareness because not only testicular cancer young persons get, children do get cancers.
Yes, I know.
All right? We have common cancers. All right? So the important thing is that young persons, males, females, we should get checked. And I'm trying to say we have the health centers countrywide. And so we should start going to the health center. And if it become a part of us, all right, if we start doing it, maybe, you know, it is seen as not macho, it is seen as not manly to get sick. But we are human.
Yeah.
All right? And we are born and we are going to die.
Yes.
And we are going to die from something. So the important thing, if we want to live quality of life as males and females, we all have to exercise, we all have to eat well, and we must get checked up. All right? And at the same time, we have families to look after. And so if we, for our loved ones, we need to take care of ourselves, because if we get sick, it's expensive.
Definitely, I know. What we're going to do now is get into our drug tip, and then we come back. We have more discussion about cancer right here with Nurse Bular.
It began with my big toe. That was my first amputation that I had.
Berger's disease, it's a vascular disease brought on by smoking.
My fingers started to go piece by piece.
First it was my left leg. After my left leg, it was my right leg. And so now I'm a double amputee, all from smoking.
My tip to everyone is, don't believe that this can't happen to you, because it can.
And welcome back to Big Chats. We're talking about cancer today, and we're talking specifically about young persons being very health conscious. And as we continue to grow, definitely we know that health is something that if you don't take care of it, you will lose it.
That's why I would say for young persons, you know, the quality of life, you have to invest in wellness. You take time out, you want an education, so you take time out and you study if you want a career. All right? The same way, if you want a quality of life, you have to invest for a healthy life. You don't want to invest in bad habits.
Yes.
Because later on, whatever little monies that you get, retirement, you don't want to spend that retirement money on medication. All right?